Yo, what's going on, guys? Snoozman back here with on the YouTube video, and today we're actually going to talk about how to create a player and add the player to a online franchise here in Madden 23. Now, I did do this type of video earlier ago, and obviously here in Madden 23, how to just create a player and add a player to just a regular offline franchise. Now, I want to come up with a way for this video to enlighten you guys how to do it for online franchise with friends, because we don't want to just create a player and then have it to where we have it just for offline and just for ourselves. We want to be able to use this player and go up against a friend online. And that way, obviously, it's more fun. There's obviously more versatility towards it. So there's a lot of different ways that we can obviously make this better. And obviously it improves franchise mode overall. So I just kind of wanted to improve this video overall to show you guys that yes, there is a way to do this online with friends. So all you guys really will have to do here, head over to this NFL gear icon right here, and then you will want to go to Creation Center. Now once you do that, just go ahead and hit Create Player. Now, once you guys get to this part here, you guys will see, again, this layout of Create a Player. So you have the name, the position, the team that you desire to be on, which, again, you can select any team at any point in time. For me, again, I'm a Bears fan, so we'll just go ahead and select the Chicago Bears. So, again, you can change the number. You could do all this little minor detail, little stuff. And then we have appearance, equipment, rating, in terms of attributes. Basically, everything is set at a minimum of 65 out of 99. Obviously, you can increase every little minimum stat all the way up to a 99 overall to create him, obviously, to a 99 overall. It is completely up to you. Now, again, I've showed videos how to create multiple players and add them to franchises. And again, it will work for online as well, but you will have to be a commissioner or also add your friend as a commissioner. I can make a video how to do that online as well. It's basically simple as when you load into a franchise, edit a really low overall player in your team, and then make that player who you want. But again, just for this simple video here, creating a player right here and then loading him into an online franchise, this is the layout. And we can go in here and we could just touch up on the overalls. We can, juke move, injury, spin move. It goes all the way through stamina. You can make him a quarterback, obviously. I'm just going to touch up on some of these. That way you guys just kind of see where he's at in the roster when we load this up. And then we'll touch on a couple more of these. And then, okay, so boom. So once you guys have that, just simple layout of creating your player, going through the appearance that you guys want, the face template, the look that you guys want on your player, and you guys have the attributes that you guys have them set at. So what you guys want to do is go ahead and just click back, and that will save. Don't discard the changes. Actually, don't do that. Go back to player info. It should have a little... okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, so did I have it when I was going over here? Yeah, I did. Okay, so basically, guys, down at the bottom there, it's just whatever button that is to save for you guys. For me, it's options. So for PlayStation, now you're just going to go ahead and hit Save Player. Make sure you do this. If you make changes to this player when you load it up and you're making all those changes and you just back out of it completely without saving, it's like you never actually opened it and made those changes. So make sure you guys are saving that player. You have to do that. So go ahead, hit Save Player, name it. That way you know what you're actually loading it as. I'll just name it True or something, random. And then we'll hit Done, and then File Loaded Successfully. When it says that, when it says File Loaded Successfully, that is how you know that it is loaded. Just the same as when you guys load a roster that I've showed you guys in Share and Manage Files. This is the exact same method when you have to load something into a franchise. It must be done at all times, whether it is a roster or your created player. That is something that has to be done. So once we have created a player, we have loaded the player, now we are completely ready to start a franchise, an online franchise with friends, including our new created player. Now, once we load up into a franchise, now let's say, and I know you guys are going to be flooding the comment sections with this question, but what if my friend wants to create a player as well? And we created a rule where we each want one created player on our team. Well, obviously, your friend is accepting the invite right here, right? So he's going to open this mail thing up. He's going to accept it. He's going to get into the league. Obviously, he didn't have the chance to create a player. But what's going to happen is And I'll show you exactly what I mean by how he can do it. So again, we're going to create a new league, and we're going to go to online, the online section here, not the offline, online section. Go to use active roster. Make sure it's active roster. It's going to load it right. For the most of my videos, I do have it as an offline. That way it takes less time, because as you guys can see, the roster import percentage files, it takes really long for some weird reason. But it's the most realistic, obviously. Most people like and play on online franchise, which, again, I do too. I've grown into playing with friends online. It's way better than obviously offline. I'm in 32-man leagues, so I obviously understand how much more fun and how much more versatile the franchise can be in Madden. But obviously I wish these would load up a lot more quicker, as it is almost done here. Now, make sure you select the team that you selected for your created player. For me, again, it's the Bears, so make sure it is the Chicago Bears. And then whatever changes you guys want to make for the example of this video, I'm just going to make it to where we're just going to go right into it, hit start playing. Now, this is where, again, it'll show you exactly what I mean by this is manage roster. And you're going to want to go to make sure that he's obviously there, NFL rosters, because he's a low overall right now. Go to quarterback, because I believe he was a quarterback. And guys, we are in an online franchise, and here he is, your name. I didn't change the name. He's a 45 overall. I think he starts out as like a 30-something overall. I can't tell you exactly. But again, he's a 45 overall here, 20 years old. You can touch upon the age. The cool thing is, is when you guys go to create the player and you load them up into a new franchise like this, new online franchise with friends, again, his overall everything, you can change absolutely everything even when you load back up. So it's not just a one-time thing in terms of creating the player and then loading the player up into a franchise. You can go right back into it and you can completely touch up all those stats, the overall, the way he looks, the number, where he's from, the age, his height, weight, all that stuff. So all you do is click here, edit player, and you can literally do whatever you want with that. Now, you can only do that, again, as a commissioner in a league, online franchise, but all you have to do is just, and again, I have videos on that, also check those out, how to add a commissioner or transfer your commissioner to a friend. Again, it's easy. Check out one of those videos that I've made. It's super, super simple. Again, you add a commissioner to your friend, and that way he can also edit his players as well. It's something you can only do as a commissioner, so make sure you're obviously adding your friend as a commissioner. You don't have to transfer all the commission powers to your friend, but just add them as one. Okay, now, when you have seen that your players in the franchise now, as you guys can see, are created players in the league, all we have to do, options, members, invite your friend, again, boom. You guys know that. You guys know my videos, how to add a friend. They accept it. So now your friend is in the league. And they're like, well, what the heck? You have a created player, but I don't. Well, it's this simple. You go to home, and again, I'll show a little bit of a example. So once you go over here, whatever friend or team your friend picks, let's say it's the Giants, you tap on your friend, which we're assuming it says your friend for the Giants, his username there, just like it says for mine on the Bears. You click on it, and it'll bring up a bunch of different options, and then you hit Add Commissioner. That way he can, again, like I just said, he can edit his players. He can do more optimization to his team that I can as a commissioner. So now he has those commission powers. So now he can go to Manage Roster. He can go to NFL rosters. And now what I mean by this, by create a player, is he can't go out of his way, create a player, and get into the league because this league is already created by you. So what he has to do is actually edit a player off of his team, let's say off the Giants, but we're going to act like this is his team. And basically what happens is he needs to go to a really bad overall. Let's just say Nathan Peterman, right? He's a 49 overall. Nobody gives a crap. You know, sorry, Nathan Peterman. Obviously, he's not going to be watching this video, but Nathan Peterman is really, really bad. So you view the player card. He's a 49 overall. Now, we can go in here and we can completely change everything about him. So, or if you want to get someone that doesn't have a face template, I'm pretty sure you can change this. So we hit Edit Player, and we want to make him the player, our created player of the franchise. So basically, you change his name, which you can. Boom, you change his name to whatever it is. We'll just name it Snoozman to show you guys. And then boom, boom. Boom. Snoozman. and then hit done. And then that way we'll just, keep the other stuff for right now. And then, okay, I believe yes, you can select a face. Yes, you can. So selecting a face, you guys can do this. Boom, look at him. He doesn't have that face template that scanned face that he has. For some reason, they gave Nathan Peterman a scanned face at a 49 overall. Don't know why, but they did. And you can change that, and you can make that a completely different rookie type face template, and make him your own player now. You can completely do whatever you want, just like it's when I created my player and loaded into a franchise. He could do the same with a low overall like Nathan Peterman and completely make it his own unique created player now. So you can change the height, the weight, the helmet, the styles, you can change the position and completely change his attributes towards that position. He can do whatever he wants, the development, the contract, all that good stuff. So we'll hit save changes and watch. And I only made a couple of changes just for an example. But as you guys can see, Snoozman, Peterman, boom, there's this different face template. Boom, that's what your friend can do as long as you pass along the commission powers to him, which again, I just showed you guys and I have videos on. But guys, that is how we can obviously create and load a player into an online franchise with friends, and that is how also your friend can create a player with you, and you guys can have teams where you have 99 overall created players going up against each other and have a very unique, different, versatile franchise mode. So hopefully you guys did get a lot out of this video. And again, if you guys did and you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys consider dropping a like, hitting that sub button down below. It would help me out and I would greatly appreciate it. We are getting close to 5K subscribers. I believe we're closing in on 4.5K subscribers. So again, thank you guys so much for all of the support. But guys, until the next tip video, I will see you guys in the next one.